What's going on, guys? It's your boy Keith, aka Kira, God of the Gaming World. I'm back, baby, once again on Shadow of the Colossus remake, just recently released last week. I'm in the process of fighting the Third Colossus. I told you guys that I'm gonna be doing. This is my second playthrough on the remake. I'm trying to do kind of a speed run of it because, again, the first time I played through it, it took about 7.5 hours. I think I can beat it faster than that, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm on my way, galloping towards this battle, and this is probably one of my most favorite actual Colossus battle. Not only is it my most favorite, but it's also the toughest in my opinion. Some people might think differently. I've actually struggled on this battle due to the fact that a lot of these colossi that you encounter, you can't simply just force them to do whatever you want. Now you can kind of lead them or position them in a way though where they can respond or act a certain way. But again, it's not easy sometimes trying to get them positioned correctly. So that's what you guys are probably about to see right now. Well, actually, you will see right now as I head over to this lake area. I want you guys to just take a moment, just look around at the scenery, man. I don't know if you guys noticed the grassy plain in the background, and now we're into the desert, transitioning into the rocky mountain area. This game is just beautiful, man. Oh my goodness. I love the fact that they rebuilt it from the ground up. I love the fact that, like, the mechanics, the whole gameplay aspect has not changed at all. They just more so added to it. So that's what I truly love about the game, keeping that authenticity of the game here. But anyway, as I mentioned, this is probably one of my favorite ones here, and you guys probably seen this on the commercials when they were showing the game, broadcasting the game. This is one of the more popular Colossus, and for good reason. This is probably the first skyscraper size Colossus that you'll encounter. It also is the first, well, I won't necessarily say the first Colossus with a weapon, because the first Colossus did have a weapon, but this is the first one with a massive sword that you have to fight. And of course, he looks like he's about to touch the heavens. He's so massive. But I like this. I'm going around here. As you guys see, I had to tread water a little bit to get up to this guy. This kind of reminds me of the whole Prince of Persia, Zelda type of scaling and venturing. I'm a big fan of these type of games. Any type of action adventure games or puzzle solving games or RPGs, something that lets you explore a whole world and, you know, adventure out into new areas. I love games like that. This is why this is my third most favorite game of all time. So as you guys are about to see, this is the Third Colossus. About to take his ass down. Or at least try to. Man. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game, man. I swear it seems like even knowing where all the vital points are, it's still tough. It's still a tough game, just trying to position these creatures and trying to get them in the right spot. Also, too, I'm trying out the modern remap control scheme and just trying to get used to that. As you guys saw, I just did a roll, which is something new to the game. So the whole point of all this is to, as you guys see, he's on a metal plate. The point of this battle is to try to position him correctly to where his sword bashes the metal plate on the ground when he tries to swing his sword. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, and as you can see, he's having a difficult time trying to locate me. He finally found me now, but I swear this part always takes me probably more than 15 minutes to finish. I be trying to get it down sooner, but I tell you, it's not easy. Okay, so I finally positioned him after several attempts trying to get him there. Broke his arm, or broke his armor, piece of armor on his arm. Now I gotta scale this guy. Get to that fur. Get to that fur. And I fell off. Oh man, I tell you. One of the things about this game, you are not going to be perfect. I tell you that. It's not perfect trying to scale this game. Scale this game. Scale on this game. All right, so I'm making it to his left shoulder. Finally up there, so I go to his first spot. Just coming up here in just a moment. On the top of his head. And as I mentioned, guys, I'm playing on hard mode, so again, the damage is not that great. So it's going down in bits and pieces. You play easy or normal mode and it might take off bigger chunks than that. But you know, I'm a hardcore gamer, so you know, I like a challenge. Any game that's going to give me a challenge, you're going to find me playing hard mode or very hard mode or some kind of challenging mode in order to defeat the game. I feel like I don't fully experience the full aspect of a game unless I beat it at the hardest level. I've always been like that. Every game that I play, I try to always play the most difficult level, even if it's my first time playing it. To me, it's a lot more rewarding experience, just beating a game and getting the most out of it. Most challenging mode. So I fell off, as you guys can clearly see. I fell off again, so I had to get back up there. Managed to get back on the sword. I think once you finally break the piece off, it's a little bit easier. Kind of getting back up there, so as you see, there's a vital point on his stomach. So I'm trying to scale that here, scale his arm so I can get there. As you can see, I'm having a difficult time trying to all the movement. Did manage to get my stamina meter back up. And there you have it. I'm on his stomach, his abdomen. And one of the main things that I noticed is that as you get further and further down the road, when you're battling more and more colossi, you start to notice that the vital points get a little bit more sophisticated, so to speak. they start to get on areas of the body that's very hard to reach. So again, that's why I mentioned scaling, not just scaling a Colossus, but also figuring out where the vital points are and then actually reaching it. That's another thing. It is not easy, believe me. All right, so I managed to hop over onto his arm here again. There's another vital point on his left arm here. As I scale his right shoulder, trying to get over there. All right, so there it is. That's the last vital point. About to go ahead and end this battle. I think this one is just so popular just due to, again, the scale, the massive nature of this Colossus, and then just like the difficulty is tough. I'm telling you. All right, one more stab here, and it should be a wrapping paper. And we in there. The third Colossus is down. This is the third one out of 16. And as I mentioned, for those just tuning in, the darkness always takes over. After you defeat a Colossus, takes over my body. And then I'm warped back to the temple to where my dead girlfriend or sister, wherever she is, whatever she is. Warp back here and then get ready for the next battle. All right, guys, so the statue breaks, as you guys know, showing proof that I defeated that Colossus, and now I'm getting ready for the next Colossus battle, which will be my fourth Colossus out of 16. This one is definitely a doozy, pretty tough as well. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier, guys. So Dorman is speaking to me now, telling me about the next Colossus, aka Titan. That's what I'm gonna start calling them, Titans, because that's what I feel like they are. All right, guys, so I'm at the end of the video. Again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'm going to be creating more of these. Stay tuned. I'll talk to you later. Peace.